friends, welcome back to my channel. So today I am in planting mode. I picked up a few plants from the garden center and I'm really excited to get them in the ground, and I wanted to share with you the plants that I am going to be putting out in my garden today. And the first one is Delfix blue larkspur. So this is a beautiful blue flowered delphinium grandiflorum called Delfix, which I found at the garden center. I picked up 3 of these. Just love the stunning blue color on these flowers. And this is a full sun perennial, as the tag says, and this one is a compact, well-branched delphinium which does not require staking, so that makes me really excited. It has stunning rich violet blue flowers in June, and excellent choice for front of the borders and attractive to bees and butterflies, so I love that. So it doesn't get really tall like the regular delphiniums. So this one only gets about 15 inches, so it's really quite short and narrow, and only 6 to 8 inches in width. So it has an upright growth habit. So I picked up 3 of these and I'm going to kind of place them in a little bit of a drift. So they are going to bloom from June to September, which makes me really excited because it has a long bloom time and it's hardy up to zone 5. So, and it requires full sun. So I will be planting them in full sun. So really excited about these blue flowers. Aren't they gorgeous? I don't have delphiniums in my garden currently, and if you are planning to put these, just know that these are toxic to animals and I think humans as well, so just be careful around these plants. And then the other one that I picked up was this Ritz Rose pincushion flower. So this is a Scabiosa japonica or alpine Ritz Rose. Beautiful pink pincushion flowers, and I love the color on this. So this is going to form like a low mound of gray-green ferny foliage bearing small round pink flowers that are attractive to butterflies. And what's good about this one is it also has a similar flowering time to the delphinium. So this is also going to flower from June to September, so really long bloom time. And it is also a full sun perennial, only gets about 6 to 8 inches. So I might even like plant in front of the delphinium to kind of create a little bit of a pairing, and the colors will really complement each other. And this one has a mounding habit and it's also hardy up to zone 4. So so these 2 together will kind of make a really good complement to each other in terms of foliage difference. Like this has a thicker foliage and this has a more wispier foliage, so I think they will look good together, which is why I bought these 2 colors together. And the other perennial that I bought was these beautiful, let me just show you these blooms first. Aren't they so gorgeous? I was blown away by how electric this blue is. And this is a perennial which I haven't really come across earlier, and I wanted to show you the stats on this. So this is called a Lithodora. So this is a gray sword Lithodora. It is a ground cover plant, and look at the blooms on this. So this is going to basically, the tag says that it is a deep blue funnel, it has deep blue funnel shaped flowers that rebloom all summer. So this is a really good option. I was actually going to pick up creeping phlox, but when I saw this blue color, I had to have this instead. So I might still go pick up some more creeping phlox for some sections of my garden, but I kind of wanted to have this this flower in, and I'll show you where I'm planning to put these. So they will get about 10 inches to 14, about 10 inches in height and 14 inches in width. So they have a spreading kind of characteristic, and they need full sun, and they will pretty much flower from May to August, which is really exciting. And I know that their biggest blooms are in spring and late spring, so I'm not really counting on too much flowering in the summer. But regardless, from what I have read, is that they can be evergreen, so which is exciting. And I'll show you where I am planning to put these. And if you can see the blooms on these, they are just beautiful. I love blue flowers, and every time I add these to my garden, anything blue, it really pops in the garden, and it just really complements with anything else you have going in your garden, whether it's reds, pinks, yellows, or any other color, whites. So it's a really good neutral color to have in the garden. So yeah, these are all the plants I bought. I have about 18 of these, and I plan to create like a drift of these, and I'll show you where I'm planning to put these, and where they're gonna go in my garden. So so these are all the plants. Excited to get them in the ground, and I'll take you along as I plant them. So the Lithodoras, I am planning to put them, if you remember, I will post a link. I did a redesign of my front garden, and I created this pathway. So I want to kind of line this pathway with the Lithodoras because I think the blue will really, I don't know if you can see it properly. It's really sunny right now. So the blue will really nicely line this path. So I plan to put, I have 18 plants. So I plan to kind of put them probably at a distance of, because they grow 14 inches, I might do like 12 inches around there. I might put a plant and then give them time to grow and kind of blend with each other. And if there are gaps, I might add something else like a phlox or something to cover those gaps. But I essentially want to create a few mounds of the blue in this path so that it kind of wakes it up with the electric blue color, because this white will contrast really well with the blue. And I also have blue pots in the front, so I think the colors will really look good. And I can, blue is such a neutral in the garden that I can add pink phlox, I can add purple phlox, I can add white phlox, I can add alyssum, a white alyssum to the bed, and it will still look good with it. So I'm really excited to get them in the ground. So I'm going to prepare the edges to plant them, and then when I'm ready to plant, I'll take you along, and I'll also show you where I'm planning to put the delphiniums and the scabiosa, the pink ones. So I'm thinking of kind of putting them in the front over here. So 3 of the delphiniums and 3 of the scabiosa right here. I have little lime hydrangeas here, and I don't have anything in the front here, and this is where I plan to put the put those new plants. And I think because they are not too tall, they will look good in the front of this border. So that's what I'm planning to do, and I'll take you along as I'm planting and I am preparing the beds. So I wanted to show you that I cleared the edges of this path, and I've lined up these Lithodorias on either side, and they look really nice. I really like how this looks. It's kind of adding a sense of uniformity on both sides, which I really like. And also I've added 9 on each side, so there's a total of 18 of these plants, so they fit perfectly. And there is probably about 12 inches in between each plant approximately. And I haven't really gone in a straight line. I've kind of gone in a little bit of a curvy kind of composition, just because the path is curvy, and also I kind of want it to look natural and not like it's growing in a straight line. And eventually they will do their own thing. They are going to grow in whichever direction that they want to grow in, and I think it'll be nice. It'll kind of create a mound here of beautiful green and blue flowers, so I love that. So I'm going to actually dig and get these in the ground, and I'll show you once I'm all done what this looks like. And I'm really excited to get them in the ground. It's a really windy day, so it's very hard to record this video and show you step by step what I was doing, but I think I'm going to just get them in the ground. They do not require to be planted too deep, and they are also in a very small pot, so this is going to be really quick. I've done all the groundwork of prepping the soil, loosening the soil, removing any sod that was sticking out, and just going to get them in the ground and show you what this looks like. So here it is. I'm done planting all of these plants in the ground, and the Lithodoras look really pretty. I've given them a good soak of water. It's so windy. It's almost like a windstorm, and I just had to get it done because I was in the mode of planting them, and so I got them done, and they look beautiful. And it'll take some time for them to fill up in this space, but I really like how this It's added a little bit of the walkway, and I really like it. I can't wait for them to mound and spill and do their thing, and it's going to take probably 2 or 3 years before I see the full potential of these plants. But regardless, I'm excited. That's always the case when you plant a new bed, and it's okay to be patient. I mean, I was just fortunate. I was able to buy 18 of these plants and put them in the ground, and I think that's one thing I wanted to get done before I started planting things around in the bed, is to kind of get something in the edges so that it kind of creates that little bit of a separation and softness as it mounts into the stones. So that's what I got done. And I also planted the scabiosa, the pink scabiosa, and the delphinium. These are the compact ones, and I kind of created a grouping of the 6 of them, and I think they look nice. They are not planted too far apart, which is what I wanted. I kind of want them to grow and touch each other and kind of be one plant, because all 6 of them have a similar bloom time. So I think it'll be nice to have them together, and the light pink and the dark purple is going to kind of really contrast. And I do have a limelight hydrangea there, little lime hydrangea on both sides. So I think the white and the pink and the purple will look really good. And in the distance, my succulent garden will kind of add a good backdrop on all sides. So it's just looking really, really nice. Things are starting to come to life in this garden. It was hard to imagine when I first started, but I had a little bit of a vision in my head, and a lot of times the plants create or actualize your vision, and that's what it is. When you see something, you think of a space where it will work the best, and that's how I'm progressing with this design. And I'm so fortunate and so happy to have found these plants. So with that, I wanted to end this video, and thank you so much for watching this video and being part of my channel. And if you are new, please consider subscribing if you wish. If you want to follow me along, I upload regularly about all things gardening and plants. And if you like this video and you have these plants, or you found it useful in your own planning and ideas, do let me know in the comments below. Or if you just loved what I'm doing, I would also love to see a thumbs up, so that I am feeling encouraged with your kind gesture. And I really appreciate everyone who's been following me, and I welcome anyone new who wants to follow my journey. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone has a fabulous day.